Hey Model Rail radio fans, I'm Tony Ryan. I'm in the garage today with a conundrum, but I am also modeling my new Model Rail radio apron that I got from Cafe Press. Tom was nice enough to add this to the shopping list, so got two nice pockets on it. Very nice apron. My conundrum, trying to get my turnouts powered. Got pretty much everything built, but I destroyed my crossing number 3 because I was trying to solder the feeders to the frogs here, and because I had already cut my gaps. This is my test one that I built a while ago. When I cut my gaps, the pieces that are here that are cut through were only held together by solder, and when I heated up the back, they moved around and pretty much destroyed the whole thing. So these hand-built switches, while they are very nice and operate well and look great, and I've already tested them for electrical isolation, they're not exactly like Atlas Snaptrack, so you got to get feeders to them. And part of the problem is, like here, these are two separate pieces of track, but I had to add a little piece of track in here. Now I'm going to solder that to this. I'm going to solder this rail joiner, but I need to have feeders to the frog, one to here, one to this side of the rail, on the other side of the frog. So I'm needing a lot of feeders, and I'm also I was trying to do this earlier, which was, so I pre-soldered my feeders onto here, right, and drop them down through my bench work. But now, with that, like that, how do you get the glue in here and glue your track down? So that's a conundrum. And before you glue the track down, I need to put my foam roadbed in here. And I think I've solved the conundrum. The problem is all of this stuff. So here's my foam roadbed. I've got my template laid out here to get my track aligned correctly, but if I lay down my roadbed, then I can't see my drawing, and I can't really lay the drawing over top of the roadbed. I might be able to, but it'd be difficult. And even then, you still got to get the glue and the feeders and all that sort of stuff. So I think I've come up with a solution where I'm going to lay the roadbed in short chunks. I will do, like this 3 turnouts with the diamond. I will put the roadbed in place and just that area. Lay those in place. Pin them in place with T-pins or something like that. I'm going to drill, these I've already got feeders on, but all the rest of them I'm going to drill and put the feeders in afterwards. And all these fill-in ties, because that's the other problem that you run into, is if you put the feeders on first, sometimes you'll put the feeder right where a tie should be, and it looks goofy if you don't have a tie there. So I'm thinking that I will lay the roadbed, lay the track on top of the roadbed, and do the feeders afterwards. But the third or fourth part of the conundrum is you also have to drill a hole through the whole shelf for an under layout turnout machine. Now, I talked with Tom Gazier about drilling it afterwards. So you basically unsolder your throw bar, pull it out, drill your hole, and then put your throw bar back in and solder it back up. That's one way to do it. And I haven't really come up with a better solution other than like take my template, put my track, get it all put together, mark pretty precisely where I want my throw bar actuator hole, put them all in there, and then I just have to make sure that I put my track down in exactly the places where I drilled the holes. So kind of precision. And I might be able to do that, put some T-pins, once I have the roadbed glued down, put some T-pins in to help you align the track so it goes back in the same position. We'll have to see. That'll be a little bit later update. All right, we'll talk to you later.